Welcome back, my darling diamonds in the rough. I am your favorite talking stone, and I am back with today's daily puzzles. Now let's just hop right into the Wordle. And as always, we do our fun little starting word of Jassy, which leaves us with nothing. So we have to think of a proper word, one that could work. But we have to stick. We already used the K. And where do you? I was thinking Stitch, like Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch, I barely remember because I watched it when I was so little. But I also remember it so well for something when I watched when I was so little. Anyway, we can't do Stitch, but we can do Still. Ah. Spits. Like it spits fire. Oh, that's close. What's the last letter? Spits. Oh wow, I don't know. How do you end this, actually? That is my question. Spidum? Huh. Without an S, how do you end this? It's not two T's. That would be ridiculous. Not R. Spitted. With like that? Ah. Is it with two T's? No, of course not. That's silly. But so is this. Spit. Huh. I was just doing spit like spit that sick beat. But I don't know what could be the last word. Or last letter. Spidoo, spiddy. Spiddo. It's not spiddo. That would be spit P. Spits, it's not spits. Spitted. Spit F. Spit G. Not X. C. V. Wow. Spit. No, I don't know. I already did two T's. It's not. Huh. What could be the last letter? Spitto word? No. Spidoo? I don't like... Oh, spite. I thought we already used the E. Well, it would have been really easier and a lot less embarrassing if I noticed that. Wow. I take the Wordle for granted. I know yesterday I was pushed to the knife's edge with greed, creed, or freed. A 1 in 3 chance that we, of course, nailed. We have that God Gamer luck. But that was the hardest we've been pushed. We've never lost the Wordle yet. Which, you know, does give me a sense of pride. I do enjoy having a bit of an ego. But I think I take it for granted too much, if I'm being completely honest. But something I don't take for granted, something that pushed me to my edge and caused me to fail, is the Mini. So, let's get our revenge. I say revenge, but I think we got it yesterday. But I want to get it clean. I don't want to use auto-check. One of many e-signed documents. PDF. Aspirations. Dreams. Hopes. We'll leave it as dreams for now. This thesaurus is awful. Not only is it awful, it's also awful. That's funny. I think the joke is that your thesaurus is essentially a dictionary, but instead of definitions, it's other words that share the same meaning. And considering the use of awful already twice, one can infer that the third one would also be awful, or the blank word would be awful, for the redundancy, but that's nice. Southpaw, lefty, deli bread variety. Is it just pan? It's not pan. I don't think it's stream either for up here because PRW? No. doesn't seem like it would be reasonable. Deli bread variety. Pan, hoagie, I don't know. Word after flower or fire. I'm going to delete dream because I don't believe it's correct. Word after flower or fire. Flower. Firepower, flower power. Flower power. Ooh, this is pretty old school. I'm going to probably ask editor me to flash a picture of this, but I remember, and this is, if you remember this, you were really into old school YouTube. Stampy Longnose and his flower power mini game, where I believe it was just capture the flag. Wow, that's an old memory. Man, that video has to be what? Over a decade, easily over a decade old. Probably, I'd say probably close to 15 years. I'll flash it up on the screen how old it actually is. But yeah, flower power. Wow, what egg of nostalgia. Anyways, Looney Tunes character with characters, you're despicable. Daffy Duck. I remember the newer Looney Tunes like reboots where Daffy and Bugs living in the same house together as roommates. It was a fun little show. I don't think it compared to the original. I've seen clips of it. Not clips of the original. Clips of the original. Actually, I know, I've seen full episodes of the original. And it was good. Bugs has some very peak comedy. Obviously, there's certain things that... And this is with all cartoons. Cartoons were used as like war propaganda in like the 1940s for World War II. I know you've probably seen that famous Donald Duck scene where he's dreaming about how horrible it would be to work for Nazi Germany. And obviously it's a dream. He wakes up and he's very patriotic. So there's scenes that are taken out of context in that. Very much out of context. But I remember watching that one in history class for wartime propaganda, and that's Disney, but Looney Tunes has its fair share of things that I can't flash on screen because they're culturally insensitive nowadays. And even back then, they would definitely be culturally oh my gosh, my tongue is getting tired. But yeah, culturally sensitive even back then. And by they, I mean a lot of popular media did not take kindly to minorities. Let's not hold their words tight. Let's not deny history. But we'll move on from talking about World War II propaganda. Right. What you might blow in when you're blowing in the wind. What you might blow in when you're blowing in the wind. I don't know. This is probably a reference I don't get. Oh, no, I do know. It's a flute. What you might blow in when you're blowing in the wind. A flute. I don't get the last part, but you blow in a flute. You got some letters. Actress Gal Gadot. Oh, and actress for a fox. A sly fox. And goals would be for aspirations. Ah. Wow. Oh, what was the one down here? Oh, deli bread variety. Rye bread. Oh, I do like rye bread. I rarely eat it. In fact, I think it's been over a decade since I've eaten rye bread, but it does taste well. But yeah, less than 5 minutes, no hints, and I know people can do this in a minute. I know people can. Honestly, they're impressive. But, you know, this is for me. This is my story, my progress, and I say I am happy with it. Because I'm improving. And I like that. I like improving. Working towards something as a daily grind. And just seeing the fruits of my labor. And it's paying off. And I hope you're learning too and improving too. But now we move on to our favorite little game. And that is New York Times Connections. Right. Mona Lisa. It's in the Louvre. It's a historical piece of art. And it's made by Da Vinci. Statue of Liberty. Historical things that ties in with Mona Lisa. I think like historical monuments that are pretty to look at. No, monuments is a stretch for Mona Lisa's, but it gets something to mean. So Statue of Liberty stands for liberty, made of copper, very big concrete base. That's all I got. Bowling. Sports. Yeah, bowling. I remember when I was a kid. I think I saw... Oh, kid is a stretch. When I was in high school, I saw some bowling championships, I think. Was it the famous "Who do you think you are? I am"? Or was that might have been darts? Actually, I forget. So maybe I shouldn't say that. My memories are getting crossed. But yeah, I saw some bowling things, and it's pretty impressive. Like, these guys and girls who are just at the top of the league can just basically will a strike at any time. And with how it's oiled, like the runway or whatever it's called is oiled to a certain point, and then after that the ball would have better grip, and the mathematics behind it is crazy, and these guys have it down to a science. It's impressive. A sphinx ties in with statue as like a monument, and Mona Lisa is something of like historical importance, granted less named than Mona Lisa, so it ties to both of these in different ways, but I think it can loop together. But Sphinx, obviously thinking the Sphinx of ancient Egypt. Venus de Milo. No idea what that is. Well, actually, if I had a guess, because I don't know what this is, if I'm being completely honest, but I believe there's a famous statue of Venus, the Roman goddess of love. Yeah, the Roman goddess of love in the Louvre. I believe it's in the Louvre. And I believe that would tie with Mona Lisa. Obviously, Statue of the Living Sphinx are in the Louvre, but, and I'm apologize if I'm butchering the Louvre. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't speak French. Joker. Obviously, I'm thinking a Joker card, like the fun little game of poker we played the other day. Or I'm thinking Joker, the Batman villain. Or I'm thinking Joker, Nikola Jokic, a front runner for MVP this season in the basketball world. Russian blue. Man, I don't know what this is. Oh, we're getting a lot of words. We also have right Russian down here. A rug. I'm thinking like a literal rug. White Russian. Now that's an alcoholic beverage. It's also a color plus Russian, which is exactly what Russian blue is, except it's a different color. But we digress. Liberty Bell, that's American monument, or American historical landscape, whatever you want to call it. Important piece of American history, like the Statue of Liberty. Comedy mask. I'm thinking of the literal comedy mask. Like the smiling mask, as opposed to tragedy. And maybe it's something to do with the splits of the words, like comedy mask, like comedy being a story with a good ending, and mask means a cover. Turkish Angora. Chat, I'm gonna be real. I don't think we're gonna get this one. A lot of words that, frankly, I'm at a loss of. Turkish Angora, don't know what that is. Ragamuffin. That's, I think people say you're a ragamuffin, like you're a rambunctious little rascal, but I'm not even too sure. Cheshire Cat, I'm thinking of Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, Alice in Wonderland. For a second I thought if I said the old movie wrong, as if I confused it with the Alice in Borderland, which is a different film. I remember when a lot of like summaries of movies were popular on YouTube, I watched the summary of Alice in Borderland. I've forgotten it, so I can probably watch the movie. But maybe I should watch it. I'm not too big on movies. But anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about Alice in Wonderland, the Cheshire Cat. Bathrobe, literal bathrobe, and Tower of Pizza. Tower of Pisa, not pizza. My tongue is betraying me today. Alright, so Tower of Pisa, Statue of Liberty, Liberty Bell, and Sphinx. These are... What? I'm mildly conflicted, but these are things that are big historical landmarks? Cultural icons? One away. You know what? It might be the Turkish Angora. You know what? Future me, flash a picture of Turkish Angora on here. I don't know what it is, but the audience deserves to. One away. So either it is Sphinx and Turkish Angora, or it's neither. I'm gonna guess it's neither. Actually, no, I'm gonna guess it's both. No Liberty Bell. Dang, it's neither. Okay, we are at an actual loss. Okay, so the Venus de Milo, we're going to assume that's the statue of Venus in the Mona Lisa. The statue of Venus in the Louvre. Mona Lisa in the Louvre. What else is in the Louvre? I don't know. So let's mentally check off these 3 boxes. Statue of Liberty, Liberty Bell, Tower of Pisa. It's not Turkish Angora. We're just going to mentally check these off. Mona Lisa, Venus de Milo. I'm thinking the Louvre. Maybe the Turkish Angora and... I don't know. Cheshire Cat. Does that also have to do with, like, lulling children to sleep? I don't know. Bowling is a sport. Joker is like a playing card. Ragamuffin is a rapscallion. I want to get at least one. Come on, I don't think we've ever failed this badly. Yes, we're going to assume Mona Lisa, Venus de Milo, and Turkish Angora are together, as in things in the Louvre. I don't know about Turkish Angora, but everything else I'm not confident on Mona Lisa and Venus de Milo, but that's the best I've got. Statue of Liberty, Bowling, Sphinx. You know, Comedy Mask makes me think a play. A Joker makes me think a play. That's all I've got. White Russian is a alcoholic beverage. Wow, I'm at a very big loss. Whew. Rug, Sphinx. We have to make a guess sooner or later, but maybe Cheshire Cat, Bathrobe, Comedy Mask, and Ragamuffin? Oh, bowling has pins, right? There's a bowling ball, but there's bowling pins as well. So Joker pins, anything pins? No. Anything ball? Joker ball? No. A bowling teams? Bowling hat? No. And there's no sports. It's not even just like the verb bowling or other verbs out here. So that's really taking me for a loop. Alright, we're going to send it on these 3s and we're going to take something else with us. What to take? Tower of Pisa, Liberty Bell, Statue of Liberty. These are basically icons around the world. You know, I think we'd try to nab Venus de Milo. Maybe that's something in Italy. It is! Attractions iconically different from their original forms. Oh! I get it. Liberty Bell has a crack. Statue of Liberty was made of brown copper, but copper oxidized to turn green. Tower of Pisa, originally standing straight, then leaned, and they had to excavate it so it doesn't topple. Not excavate it, but like... Actually, I think excavate the ground a bit around it. And Venus de Milo, I believe that's the Venus statue, but I also believe it no longer has its arms. I think it is in the Louvre, but it doesn't have its arms anymore. Alright, that's something. That's good. Alright, we're just going to say... We're going to assume that these 3 are beverages, alcoholic beverages. And then... Do we go Cheshire Cat? We'll send it. We need to go. Nope, not even close. Okay. Oh, cat breeds, famous smiles, and associated with the dude Lebowski. Alright, cat breeds. Ragamuffin, Russian Blue, Sphinx, Turkish Angora. Okay, I wouldn't have gotten that. I think cats are great. Don't know much about cats. Famous smiles. Cheshire Cat, okay. Comedy Mask. Yes, that smile is pretty iconic in the Comedy Mask. Tragic Mask obviously has a frown. Joker has his smile. His little makeup smile. The Mona Lisa has its smile. Wow, that's very creative. That would deserve to be a purple, honestly. And then purple associated with the dude Lebowski. I've never seen The Big Lebowski. Or the dude Lebowski, whatever it's called. I've never seen the movie. But I do know it's associated with bowling. That's the only connection I know. I don't know about Bathrobe, Rug, or the White Russian. I don't know. But that was fantastic. That was fun. That was great. And of course, we have our special little game, as always. And today's little game is Polygonle. Now let's just read how to play. Guess the word in 6 tries. Each symbol represents a letter in the word. And you may guess any word of the correct line. Tiles will reveal if your letters are on the correct word. Green, yellow it's in the word. Okay, yeah, so it's just like Wordle, except with polygons. Okay. Ooh, do we want to challenge ourselves by sticking with these letters? As in, this letter here, the first letter has to correspond with the 5th letter? Oh, maybe we could. But no, for the first guess at least, let's just not. Let's just do a simple guess. Let's try thorns. Thorns. So it starts with a T. Alright. It has an S at the end. The second letter. Okay. So it's some letter, and that some letter, then a different letter, we'll use O and S. Okay. So what could this be? Alright. That little hexagon up top most definitely has to be a vowel. Right? And this purple one should be a consonant. So let's think of vowels. Alright, could it be a tana? Maybe. Could it be tanella? No, tunnel is spelled with an EL at the end. So I don't think it could be tunnel. Let's see, what else could it be? Well, let's just put letters in for now. 10L. Oh, tenets. Sorry, I didn't see that this purple was the same as this purple. And, yeah. Okay, maybe I should have... thanks for the achievement. Maybe I should have tried... Oh, I don't need the achievement. Oh, I could have hit dismiss all. Maybe I should have tried to just do it with the constraints of the puzzle up top, but 2 guesses isn't bad. 2 guesses is fun. Well, everyone, thank you for watching. That was certainly a fun little game. I think I might have made Polygonle a bit too easy on myself, though, by not following it too restrictively, by guessing tenets instead of something that followed the odd polygon convention that it had, just to get some letters in. I think that might have been a taboo, I guess. But, you know, it's within the game rules, and it's our first time playing. Maybe in the future we'll add that restriction back. But regardless, it was fun. Everything was fun, even if the connections wrung me dry. And it did. It just absolutely killed me. But again, it was just so fun. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. It was such a wonderful stream. And as always, have a day. I hope it's a good one. See ya.